The rising cost of local police and fire pension payments is putting pressure on cities across the state to take drastic measures. Some cut police and fire staffing levels, others sold off assets to come up with cash. As our Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell reports, Decatur is trying something different.
Things may not be as dire here in Decatur as they are in many other cities in Illinois. For example, the city is not actively slashing the size of its police force. However, the ranks are growing smaller because as officers retire, the city is replacing them with civilians who can handle paperwork and desk duties, leaving the more dangerous job to armed police officers who patrol the streets. Mayor Julie Moore-Wolf describes it as a shrewd budget move that could avert a looming crisis that might threaten to cripple city operations.
We're looking for creative ways to deal with the money we have and the resources we have, but to still protect the public.
Police pensions in Decatur are just 61% funded. Fire pensions, 50%. 21 years from now, the city will have to reach a 90% level, which means budgets will only grow tighter and contributions that large will come at an even steeper cost.
It's a threat that's hanging out there. We used to be able to pay all of the pension costs with property taxes, but we can't do that anymore. We've got to dip into other funds, and so then your other programs and the other things you're responsible for start to suffer.
While the city struggles to pay for things like fixing potholes, budget holes are growing deeper too. Decatur paid $4.7 million into police pension funds last year. In the same year, it paid out $8.1 million in benefits, and it paid $5.6 million into the fire pension fund, while it paid out $7.6 million in benefits.
The math just doesn't work unless you do things like raise taxes and raise fees, because costs continue to go up. That's just the way it is.
Decatur recently raised a city gas tax and a water tax to try and catch up, but the pension debt is piling up faster than the tax money. So instead of laying officers off, the city is creating a new, cheaper position: the community liaison officer.
And putting civilians in those positions, which are basically going to be paperwork type things, so that we can take the officers we have and have them on patrol, have them on the streets.
Reporting in Decatur, I'm Mark Maxwell.
The police union was not available for a comment today, but they told our news partners at the Herald and Review this new desk position is illegal because the city didn't bargain with the union to create the new positions. The union filed a complaint with the Illinois Labor Relations Board.